You really are the most devious bastard in New York City.
Blast those sirens. Sirens are amphibious. You know their weakness is Phrenos?
Where'd you come from? You know, Mel, you can be a bit uptight sometimes. Where'd you even get that from? Even that witch is more relaxed than you.
Look, I'm under a lot of pressure right now, alright? Everybody's counting on me to literally kill time. So I would like this tent to be an orderly place, seeing as I'm having to return so often.
So what? Killing time's my specialty. Don't see me getting all worked up.
Ugh.
So, what's up?
Hey, if you're not busy, up for a little visit with me to the riverside? I've got a twin lure we could use right here.
Don't know that I'll be doing you much good, between my inability to use a rod of fishing and my inability to keep quiet, but hey, you asked for it. The River of Lamentation. Nothing but a bunch of sad stuff floating around in there. Sure you wouldn't rather leave it be?
Whatever's wallowing in there is going to stay put, unless it's finally decided it's had enough. For any such souls, we'll be doing them a favor, I think.
Not like we owe them, and not like they'll do us any favors back. And if all they can do now is feel sad for themselves at the bottom of a mucky river, fishing them out might not do them any good anyway.
We're not fishing them out, really. It's more like we're giving them an opportunity to escape their circumstances. It's a bit different from the mortal way of fishing in that sense.
And if they don't like it any better up here, that's on them. Seems like an awful lot of trouble for some weird fish. Anytime now? Swim turns?
That's a mopa.
Ha! You tricked a fish. Well, that definitely was a thing that happened. Thanks.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Princess.
I confess I feel a bit self-conscious that the fated list is there for you and all to see. Some of the matters it describes are rather personal.
If it's any comfort, the prophecies appear only to you. We see there only what's meant for us. Although, when you fulfill a prophecy, I can usually tell. It's like a sudden realization.
We know our paths are intertwined to an extent. Well, may your sudden realizations connected to my actions not be too embarrassing.
I'm certain that they won't.
May I help you? Babe, no one ever gets me anything like this. Except the last couple of times you got me the exact same thing. But oh, I feel so bad I don't have anything for you.
It's only a gift, to make you feel a little better, not worse. Don't mention it, just you enjoy. But please don't leave the empty bottle on the ground.
You really want to know the way things used to be, Trouble? Think about everything that gets you to come out of your tent night after night. Gets you fired up. What comes to mind?
Sure. Those I care about are counting on me. And I wish to learn, to grow strong in body, mind, and spirit.
Inspiring. Now imagine having everything you want. So you're left wanting nothing at all.
No, I can't imagine that. So everyone besides you was self-indulgent and unmotivated. But now the roles are reversed, I suppose.
You don't get it. Fine.
Moonlight guide you.
The family portrait in my tent. I have been thinking on it more and more. I never asked you where you got it from.
It would be stranger if you did, for the answer ought to be obvious, though you would know the circumstances.
Yes, Headmistress, if you please. I know it was a time you would never wish to revisit, but it's important to me.
Of that I have no doubt. When Kronos stormed your father's house, I fled with but 3 things. Hypnos, because it was there. That family portrait, which pulled at my heart. And you.
Only the 3?
I had but an instant, and I am threefold.
Here are the bones.
Up and about. Suggest you quit it with these nectars soon. Can't have too much of a good thing. Should know that about me by now.
Sure, you can't have too much of a good thing any more than anybody else. Though, what would happen if you did? You'd need to punish yourself.
Yeah, and don't you dare act like you wouldn't do the same. One thing I'll grant Hecate is she does value discipline. Sometimes we have to discipline ourselves.
We have to take care of ourselves, too.
Don't worry, you didn't miss much while you were out. A lot of standing around, chanting prayers for your victory and protection. How'd those work out for you, by the way?
Fine, thanks. And your own lack of support is a more significant motivator than you realize.
You know all about lack of support.
I once was desperate to hear the Siren's song. I barely resisted their temptations. Of course, I was merely mortal. Perhaps you're less susceptible to their allure.
Perhaps. At any rate, I fail to see the appeal. Although, it's possible the Sirens were better off without Scylla. She seems rather bossy.
She's a menace. Caught half a dozen of my crew like she'd a separate set of teeth for each of the poor lads. We'd little choice but to pray to the gods and sail on. Tell her hello for me.
Did the gods answer your call, at least?
For the most part.
What can we do? Essences of shadow to the surface rise. This'll take a little while.
What even was that?
What say the ashes? So that's it. I've need of that. I never realized.
Our numbers grow, and thusly does our strength. Choose wisely, young one, ere you set forth each night. There's your arcana at the altar, your choice of nocturnal arms, your keepsake, your animal familiar, I mean, dang.
It's a lot to consider when you put it that way, Commander. But my objective is always clear. Find the Titan, slay the Titan. Free my family. Free Olympus.
Well, that was like 4 different things right there. I must not partake in such extravagances, for my disciples are counting on my clear-eyed counsel and undivided attention. But tell you what, I'm gonna save this one for later when I'm off, okay?
What you call an extravagance, it must be nothing compared to the luxuries of my father's house. Yet you never want for anything, besides the occasional hit or two. Which one?
fear spreads.
For the unseen. That light.
My, is that some sort of adorable little animal you have with you, gorgeous? Your worshippers come in all shapes and sizes, then. I mostly stick to bewitching gods and mortals myself. Certainly.
Who else?
Sunshine, by the way. I mean it when I say it. I know you come from underneath the earth, but there's this brilliance about you. Your mother's side, I guess.
Prepare, Fishy. Contact. Looks like a figment.
Chills, hot stuff. It's like the darkness is so thick it suffocates. And problem is, you can't have fire without air. Careful, all right?
I grow strong. Bones for the broker. A cutthroat came specially for me. You should have stayed up top.
I regret you've been swept up in some of our little disagreements here, young lady. We all wish to bestow our favor and should not be fighting over who gets to go first. Yet our pride is not so delicate as it may seem, and we always stand together in the end.
Arachne? I should be able to avoid this lot. For the underworld. The exit wards are down. Lost souls, I'll lead you to your graves. All is possible. Taking this back. Foes eliminated.
He's always been a very busy god, but never tires out. Now that you've got his lightning strength, how about some lightning speed to boot?
Yes. Phrynos, do your thing. Well done, Phrynos.
Guess who, Sunshine? Perhaps you knew the spoon was going to be mine, for how can my light be contained even in a heavy parcel? Must have been glowing a little at least, right?
Apollo's light.
Welcome. You look upon the oath of the unseen night after night, but do you understand as yet the lesson it imparts?
Fear manifests at night. Either we give in to that fear, or we become its cause.
Either give in to fear or become its cause. Your words, not mine, though I concur with them. Let us become that fear for one another once again. Dark side. When I thought I had you, he seized control of the fight. Well fought.
Cinder. Set. Down I go. Keep practicing, Skilla.
Is not always pristine. The residue of it you know as stardust, which retains some power over consciousness. Consider it an incentive to look upon the Standing Stone and undertake the trials you see there.
superior might. Hi, Nem.
You. Don't think you have what it takes, though go on and try to prove me wrong. Let's see it. You. How?
I aim to please. Take care. Use more.
Toward isles that have yet to be.
Oh. Calm that shade down, Phrynos. Well done.
Lady, how is it that you seem to know our tricks? Other than the part where we keep playing the same act. Usually it slays.
The great tactician Odysseus says hello. Told me all about you. You claim you never let anybody get away. Though I understand, all but 6 of his hapless men got well away from you.
Odysseus? Oh, he's still on the hook. Big fish like that just takes a while to reel in, as he might say. Our song must still be bouncing around in his pretty little head. And now for yours. This song's called Rockin' Up Our Place! Look, we'll wash right up onto our shore. Maybe you're all that love. Not enough, you said you wanted more. Careful what you're wishing for. What sucks you in?
It's night. The testament of night. There. Try another one, maybe. The amulet. Big drop. Come on, Mel.
The amulet I gave to you. May it protect you and strike fear into the hearts of your enemies whenever I am not around to do the same.
Thank you, Lady Athena. The creature engraved on this, it's a Gorgon, isn't it? A guardian of some sort?
Oh, not exactly, no. More of a cautionary reminder about what happens when we gods are openly defied. Don't lose your head out there, cousin. Wise choice. Now I must go.
Show me the way. That was all of them. Fish? Hooked one. Cheer up, Sobby. In the name of Hades. Just a little farther.
Just a little farther. Little farther. Little farther.
Thank you for the encouragement, Echo. It can be such a struggle getting through this place. but you seem to manage in your own way.
Managed in your own way, in your own way, your own way.
I won't forget this, Echo.
Won't forget it.
Must have been my Chaos Spoon just then. You keep an eye on Echo there, all right? See you around. No need to engage. You again. Hold still. Be gone from here. Hear me, on my authority. I really need this boon. Illuminate my path. One remains. The black coat grows strong. The boatmen on the river Styx.
All right, dearie, let's get a real fire going. No more fussing about merely with sparks and such. Oh, Apollo, get your buttocks over here right now, because I could use a light.
Right away, dear Lady Hestia. Though, might we please take more precaution not to burn down half the mountaintop this time?
Kronos must have kicked him out again.
The dreaded Hound of Hell assumes again a shape so sinister as scarce can be described.
Return now to your master and abode. Done. I can make do. Should come in handy. Very well. Going down. I'm in. Should be a clear path to the house.
Did you perhaps forget something when last you interfered?
Nicely done. More coming. In you go. Father.
Daughter? Three-headed Cerberus permits none approach, neither him nor his master.
Sorry, boy.
I cannot believe that I'm asking, but how fares Olympus in all this? Even trapped within this chamber, it is evident to me that the Titan's legions are at war.
The surface swarms with the dead, and the armies of Kronos are besieging the mountain. Our family is holding them back. I've been trying to break the stalemate in their favor, but all in all, it's not a pretty sight up there right now.
Not a pretty sight up there. You mean to say you've seen all this firsthand? How?
You mean our birthright? Would you believe I learned a means by which I could withstand the surface climate for a while? Long enough to make a difference up there. Or to try.
Impossible. Yet seemingly all these impossibilities continue to occur. So you must vanquish the Titan, as well as come to the rescue of Olympus. How utterly absurd that you are burdened with all that. All right.
It won't be for naught.
There's nothing here of use.
Found the treasury. Enough of that. I much prefer silver. A boon awakened.
peace with being brushed aside. But that's not something I can do, sweetness. No matter how hard I try.
Don't hate me, Aphrodite. Now she's upset. It's done.
Well, if there's ever a good reason to forgo my blessing, much less for the sake of my jealous kin, I've yet to hear of it.
My heart. Come, Satyrs. I accept this gift. I do have gold to spare. Olympus, I accept this message. Adequate. Should be useful. Lord Charon set up shop.
The tyrannical Titan's stolen fortress beckons, for the moment undefended and exposed, either because his forces have been scattered, or his certainty of victory complete.
Or perhaps both. Quick dip. Kranos!
You waste what precious time remains to you. You have considerable power over time, that you can turn some of my innate power against me. Perhaps your knack for this is merely a recessive family trait.
Don't insult me and don't fool yourself. When you took my family, you created in me a lifelong desire to see you destroyed. So I simply prepared.
A lifelong desire. Your life, girl, is but a blink of an eye to me. No one achieves abilities as yours through force of will alone. Though you are no mere god. You are a witch. Would you like a timeout? Shall be short-lived. Do not presume. You won.
For Thanatos. Remains of Kronos. Such power.
As time cannot be stopped, neither can the quite relentless princess of the underworld. Her cathartic vengeance surely is at hand.
Return to Shadow now?
Mel, wake up.
We really showed him, didn't we, Phrynos?
Oh, you're up.
Dora, I was thinking, if I promise not to be so uptight, as you call it, would you promise not to move my belongings about when I'm away?
How dare you make demands of me, you insignificant fleck!
Nope, no deal. Wanna be uptight? Go ahead. Don't stop on my account.
You just want to keep messing with my stuff.
That's right.
The Fates were generous.
The fated list of minor prophecies.
You have inherited your father's strength.
You know, some of these fated prophecies are rather substantial. I shudder to think what might be on a list of major prophecies.
I trust this doesn't make you feel as though your service hasn't been of value, because certainly it has. However, the prophecies listed there are indeed minor in the grand scheme of things.
The grand scheme of things? As in all existence, the unfathomable past, unknowable future? That sort of grandeur, you mean?
Yes. The Fates preside over the smallest minutiae and the greatest of patterns. So don't take the idea of minor prophecies the wrong way. A small ripple can become a great wave.
Now you sound like Poseidon.
A positive outcome. Each of the two great enemies we face, you have laid low, one after the other. Thus, we begin to take the upper hand.
I may be able to beat Kronos or Typhon in a fight, but at times I feel as though I've come no closer to stopping either of them. It's reassuring you think otherwise.
I more than think. You've demonstrated that you have the strength and knowledge to complete your task. As to whether you have the patience, that we shall have to see.
Patience, then. I was thinking of putting these purifying salts to use, Headmistress. Call it a cleansing ritual. Would you accompany me?
A visit to the springs ought to rid us of unwanted thoughts for a while. Let us be cleansed together, then. Let us regain our strength. We're like two nettles boiling in a cauldron, aren't we?
I remember bathing in this spring when I was very small. You would ask me never to splash your hair, and I would do it anyway. You were so tolerant of me.
Well, now at least you know the reason that your training was so rigorous. There came a point when even my vast tolerance for all your splashing finally wore thin.
Wait, you trained me to the height of my ability as a witch because I got your hair wet?
It was either that or transform you into a newt or something. Come off it, Melinoe. You are entirely too serious sometimes.
A lesson I've been unable to take to heart, Headmistress. I suppose it's been a while since we talked like this.
Yes, well, that's growing up for you. And present circumstances haven't helped either. This blasted hot spring got all covered up with moss and had been stagnant, I don't know how long. Being here again, it takes me back.
Do you think we'll be able to keep the moss from reclaiming this place again?
I'll watch the moss, you watch the splashing. Deal?
Deal.
Much better. Sometimes I think that hot spring could raise the dead.
Fresh from the pot. Let's begin. Shades of the dead, reagents in the pot. Heed now my plea, become what I have sought. So mote it be. Our nightly ritual.
This place is weird.
I'll take it. Shouldn't be too long. Essences of shadow to the surface rise.
Did it again.
During a recent voyage, I found Circe the Enchantress on her little isle, evidently safe from all the turmoil at sea. Don't you two know each other fairly well?
In life and death, we can but strive to know each other well, Goddess. Though I knew Cersei just a bit, at least. As casual acquaintances is all. Why do you ask?
Oh, just in case you wanted me to tell her anything when next we met, as she may be providing some assistance when I navigate the Rift of Thessaly.
No need to tell her anything. Best keep your focus on the task at hand.
Noted.
Got him again?
So just how much trouble are you in for mouthing off to Headmistress Nem? That was utterly disrespectful. Even for you.
Well, looks like I've got a lot more guard duty ahead of me. But it was worth it. Help balance out you sucking up to her all the time.
It figures you have no ability to distinguish between basic courtesy and what you call sucking up.
You're just a tool to her, you know.
Nightshade.
Ooh, good.
Take all the time you need. I'm part of the way there. One, please. Better.
Way to stick it to that Kronos guy. The second gift of the veil is almost within reach. Could actually just go right up and touch it. But anyway, are you prepared to use the oath and go the other way?
I don't mean to leave you in suspense, Commander, but we'll just have to see.
I shall be waiting here with the equivalent of bated breath. Many a time have I been regaled with the most exquisite beverages and snacks, but never before from such a disciplined and honorable disciple such as yourself. Rest you slackers hear that? More offerings, come on.
The nectar's yours to do with as you please, sir. May it lighten the burden of responsibility you bear to all the Shades and others counting on your skill and knowledge.
Oh, I'll give them skill and knowledge.
Fear is for the living and the dead. Grant me the aspect of Nyx.
Glory be to Mother Night and stuff. Save some for me, will you?
Whichever way I choose, I can prevail. But where to focus next? Much deeper than it looks. Xinth, reveal your secrets.
Let's see him.
Draw greater power from the silver pool.
The arms of night.
The dark power of Nyx, now in my hands. Can't do it.
The things that I have seen.
Now for Typhon. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
You have surpassed each of the 2 initial obstacles posed by the vow of rivals, thus have gained insight with which you may induce still greater fear using this vow. I shall be watching, for you are prepared. Behold. Moonwater. Gracefully fought.
The black coat shines. No mercy for servants of the Titan.
The most excellent news, I should say. Except the part that he is bound in Tartarus, that isn't excellent at all. We'll get you out of this, brother.
Not now. Now what?
you shall vanquish Kronos, someone shall have to explain to me at some point. Your witching ways shall help you to prevail where we could not, At least he hasn't yet imprisoned you along with your kin.
All right. Some sort of gathering. Shamblers. Focus, Mel. Hold still in their shades.
You know, I saw a flicker in the sky before, as though the moonlight shifted for a moment. But now it's almost as though that light is shining from you. You drew Selene down. She would not answer such a call from most.
Our bond renewed. They're trying to slow me down. Time sign there. Death to Kronos. Enough of this.
This is a proper spooky night. You had something to do with it, right, Em? My heart's racing non-stop. Whatever you've been up to in your crossroads there, hope it works.
Reagent located.
Got it. A gift. Queen Hera.
Something yet stirs within that murky deep.
Mine. It's Azil. Some coins. At last.
Look, I only had a couple here and there.
Are you quite serious, Cyclops? The bodies of the dead ought not to be consumed. All sorts of diseases and the like.
I'm telling you, they can be pretty good. Just gotta age them right. But anyways, we can pick up on that another night. We got a warm one over there.
Lady Medea, I cannot believe the two of you are getting on like this. The Testament of Night requires that you form alliances with those who stand in our way.
We merely have a common interest, sorceress. The Cyclops yet stands in your way, so have at him. I'm here to make the night more foul at your own behest.
Not this! Poison.
Great Hecate, this victory is mine.
Oh, he had me figured out. You ever faced a Cyclops, Phrynos? No?
Well, look at you.
This family, lost to you since you were born. They deserve their vengeance. And so do you.
Getting crowded out there. More shades, guy with the horns. I don't like it, Mel. Not one bit.
As we grow in numbers, we grow in strength. What's your concern with that?
Don't like to share? Except this tent. I don't mind sharing it with you. Most of the time.
I'm honored.
On the one hand, I really don't know what I did to deserve this, but on the other hand, I really don't care. It's mine now.
It most certainly is. And there's more in it for you if you keep on haunting this tent.
You're back.
There's something new here.
The arms of night were forged with you in mind.
How can you be so certain that there are no more weavings taking place? That rather than the fates setting the course of our lives, there's no pattern anymore, only sheer mindless chance?
I never said I was certain. Only that I no longer sensed my sister's work, and it's a relatively well-honed sense. But I've also never been apart from my sisters like this. I feel unmoored.
As though you don't know where you're going. To me, everything feels the same as ever. Present circumstances notwithstanding. How much control did the Fates truly have?
They are highly influential, I can tell you that. But can they force your every action, every thought? Of course not. You are conscious. It was your choice to speak with me just now.
But the Fates knew we'd meet.
Precisely.
Hi.
Look, you're right, I've never known what it was like before Kronos returned. You keep insinuating it was worse than now. How so?
Already told you, babe. Your father, my mother, whole inner circle, they got off bossing everyone around. Didn't give me space to spread my wings. Bunch of Olympus wannabes, but with mood lighting.
So you prefer living in a state of total disorder and constant mayhem to living under a principled set of rules?
That's a really good way to put it.
Please don't make me regret this, Eris. But would you like to join me at the hot springs for a bit? Helps ease the tension.
Wait, the springs are purified again? I've been out of the loop. Surprised I get another invite after last time, but okay. Ah, yeah. So this is what you still do to relax? Hot as magma in this thing. Can we get out yet?
Permission denied. You'll quickly grow accustomed to the heat. Just try to concentrate on any tensions that you feel and let the waters take them.
Tensions? Me? Babe, I don't need to boil alive in order to cut loose. Though good to know you found a way to bottle tensions up. What happens if you drink this stuff?
These springs are pure, thanks partly to the salts we use. Though even still, I wouldn't recommend imbibing them. Next thing you know, you might be purified as well.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. This is the way I am, down to my very core. And if you don't like it, and brought me in here hoping a nice hot bath was all it'd take for me to change, well then, I hate to disappoint.
Looks like the waters haven't rid you of your tensions yet. Sometimes a hot spring is just a hot spring, Eris. Not everything is an assault on your ideals.
With all of you, I never can be sure. Though this is nicer than the last time, and the heat isn't so bad right now, I guess.
It's perfect.
Ugh, I think I drank way too much bathwater back there. Is this what being purified feels like? Woo!
See you, Eris.
There you are. Vengeance for your family awaits you far below. I'm certain they would be proud of what you have become. Bear them in your heart when you strike.
Headmistress, I'll bear them in my heart, but I have no memory of them. How could I? You're the one who's always been there for me.
Oh, don't say such things. I am not your mother, Millennium. So much she could have taught you. I cannot. Never compare us.
Okay. Smells delicious. Power to change. Trade you.
You're up. How was the surface? Still warm and welcoming, I reckon. You're to be commended for even setting foot up there.
It was dreadful. The city of Aphira is completely overrun, and there's a blind Cyclops making sure no one gets out.
Well, that all sounds entirely unfortunate. Blind Cyclops, huh? That must be Polyphemus. Given that scrape myself way back. He's still going on about eating people?
He is. May I? What say the cards this eve? Should be of use. I know my limit now, and this is it. The Swift Runner. So that's it. That'll do.
And that, my disciples, is the true meaning of life. Remember it well. Pick on someone my own size. I understand your recent journey to the surface didn't last so long, young one. Life's hard up there and always gonna be. Not like your cushy underworld.
I'm not accustomed to it yet. Everything's intensified. Whenever I fail to evade a foe, I feel it even more.
Well, you're not gonna have an easy time.
Excellent. With the grace of the moon. For the Silver Sisters.
Now that sword hilt which I offered you has seen such bloodshed in your care that I should think its former owner would be pleased. At least I am most certainly look to contribute and observe.
Death to our foes. More lubbers. I grow strong. The city square. Shades, I release you. The black coat grows strong. Pure instinct and rage. guess I accept this message. Now to head back. Next pylon, then. You'll be out in no time, Shades.
What do you say we cut the song and dance and set you up with something positively brilliant this time? See here.
Good. Where to this time?
Artemis. Now that's some tracking skill, I must admit. She's gone so often, figured she was merely lollygagging with her woodland friends again.
Sure. Feels different now. Pathetic. The gods.
The seasons are a never-ending cycle of decay and renewal. Though there are such times when the seasons assert themselves much more fiercely than usual. Times such as now.
Greater strength. Calm that shade down, Phrynos. Be at peace. nowhere to go but out.
She stops to cast that dreaded lure again.
And caught. Good evening, boatman. I prevailed.
Never known you paid ought to be at the bottom of the sea. Who does that Kronos think he is, showering mortals with shiny metals?
Until we meet again.
More company.
Those accursed curing pools there in the corners of the field. The Mandragora thrives in bloodied soil, but in doing so, it filters toxins out. How rather fortunate for you.
Your toxins are so potent they immediately make me feel as though I'm burning up, even with those curing pools nearby.
What can I say? I try. You'll even find that no matter how many times you take ill, you won't become resistant, let alone immune. Hold your breath.
Cured.
You're gonna pay.
Beaten by a Cyclops, then? You ever faced a Cyclops, Phrynos? No?
Wait, so the horned guy over there, he's the one who shows up whenever some mere mortal is about to die in some horrific, unexpected way?
Well, yes. He ensures the will of the Three Fates is done. But don't misjudge him for it, and there's no need to be afraid of him either.
Are you kidding? I think that's awesome. I wonder if he saw me die. Maybe I got crushed by a boulder, struck by lightning, murdered by my own lover. Could you introduce us?
Sure.
Ready for more? Forgive me if I overstep, Princess. It's just... it seems to me that you and Nemesis don't always get along.
Whatever could have given you such an impression, Lord Moros? Perhaps all our incessant squabbles over petty things?
They can't be petty things if they're of your concern, or for that matter, hers. I understand there's some dispute about your task. You were chosen for it, she was not. True?
That's true. Nemesis trained hard, but so have I. The choice was never mine, yet she blames me.
If I know Nemesis, she blames herself. Although she takes it out on you, that I can see. If anyone, she ought to blame the fates.
I know, right?
What news? I was curious to see if you would consecrate the altar of ashes on your own. It ought to be further attuned to you as a result. The secrets of the Arcana nearer to your grasp.
The altar is the threshold through which we all pass, going to and from these crossroads. A gateway to the past, present, and future. I know it isn't mine alone. It's ours.
Correct, on all 3 counts.
So Doom has come to stay with us a bit. My last and only other brush with him did not resolve particularly well, so I'll just keep my distance if that's quite all right.
All children of Nyx are welcome in these crossroads. Though I think Lord Moros wishes to keep his distance too.
No objections here.
Why don't I ever see you on the surface, Nem? Surely we have foes deserving your attention there.
Death to Kronos is the only task. Won't get caught up in the details like you. Each night you spend up in the mountains, the Titan secures his foothold below.
You don't see how Typhon's reemergence complicates matters. He's not exactly the sort of problem one can ignore for long.
Really? Watch me.
Good evening, broker. This one.
Ooh.
We bid you welcome to the vanguard of the underworld. So this is the Black Coat. An armament such as the world has never before seen. Probably because that thing can punch or blow up anybody fool enough to cross your path.
It fits like it was made for me. Until tomorrow.
That sword hilt which you bear belonged once to a warrior who spilled much other blood before his own. It is of common fashion otherwise, but works so many battles that I feel a connection. Perhaps you do as well. Very well.
Right now. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
The Black Coat's aspect of Mother Nyx. I knew that she once wielded Kazinth herself, but never witnessed it, for she could bend even my light aside. Such an honor that her aspect has revealed itself to you. Total eclipse.
Shades, you're free. The Black Coat shines. So many different streets.
Just a dash. Spider silk. Farewell, spirits.
Greetings, witch.
Psyche. Hail, sorceress. Welcome to Ephira. Suffering spreads every which way you cast your gaze, and on a night most foul. Simply appalling, no?
Indeed, Lady Medea. Unfortunately, I can only appreciate the suffering for so long as Olympus calls. Though, how fares your research?
Oh, I've been dying to show you. The air here's absolutely poisonous. The conditions? Utterly atrocious. Observe what I have wrought. Most excellent.
Night protect us.
Now, where was I with this?
Minding their own business. Coinage. You dare.
There's a touch of moonlight about you, Flower, as though Selene lights your way. Would that the moon concerned herself with more than her path across the sky.
I wish. You don't remember me, do you? Can't go full blast. Peace, spirit.
The hearth is at the center of the mortal household, dearie, keeping my flames comfortably in place. But I can make a wildfire in a snap. And when I get angry, that's exactly what I do.
Flame of the hearth. starting somewhere. Almost finished. Olympus, I accept this message.
Allow me.
The hunt begins. To me. Another ribeye. You. Okay.
Let's get to work. Mayhap expecting someone else? Or just as likely not expecting anybody in particular? Because a blessing is a blessing, ain't that right?
My silver.
Cyclops. Such appalling silence in these outskirts. I've grown too much accustomed to the bustle of the city and its lingering sense of blood and decay.
Lady Medea, does Headmistress even know what you're doing here? She hadn't mentioned you'd be testing me.
Great Hecate knows all. But now that you are matron of the oath, the consequences are yours to decide. And tonight, you spoke the vows. Long have I been dying to oblige.
Chew on this. Found you.
You... stink!
Don't even breathe.
Toxified.
Poisoned.
Couldn't have gone far.
Poisoned.
There you are. You little...
Return to Shadow now.
I was witness to your rival's fall.
The realm grows stronger.
On such particularly fearsome nights, the Witch of Shadows is believed to haunt this awfully putrescent field, whilst conducting her profane experiments upon the dead.
Still feel a little nauseous after that. Oh. the sheath. Done there. And now to set a course. I think not. In the name of Hades.
For you.
Not now.
Hey, what's going on?
Need to recharge.
Amazing. That was amazing.
Hello.
Way back when, I always wanted to find you the best bottle of nectar I could. But I never did. Adding to the list of things I perhaps should have approached differently.
Please don't dwell on the past so much. You thought you'd never see me again, but I'm here now. I appreciate this moment that we have.
I won't forget it. Wait, what are you even doing here? I thought you were supposed to be bound to the underworld, but here you are, commandeering warships and whatnot.
I am still bound there. I just loosened the bindings a bit. Though I feel absolutely wretched now. So if the legions of Kronos don't stop me soon, my blood curse surely will.
Really? Because you look great. You look well. I mean, unafflicted by a curse of any sort. Maybe a little seasick is all. Just take one of these, hey? Careful, okay?
I'm grateful, Icarus.
Manifest your desire.
Seleni's hidden strength. Need to get off
On
this
to
ship.
the next phase.
You test my patience. Tucked away. Feast on this ship, not me. Couldn't do it. Drove it away for now. Olympus, I accept this message.
Something to procure.
Not now.
There is no danger here.
Only I could whisk you clear across the sea rift that Poseidon carved out, but we mustn't get spotted working too closely together. And besides, you're helping us with every deck you swap, so cheers!
All right, fish. Come on out. Another shrimp.
Behold another creature from the depths.
transform. Solid ground ahead. Hear me, on my authority. Farewell, Lord Charon.
Get a load of this. See anything different about me, babe? Probably not. I haven't changed a bit. But you know what has is the adamant rail. I mean, just look at it.
That must be someone else's aspect of the rail. Perhaps you did or said something to make it change its form. Though this could have been my doing as well.
There you go. Always trying to take all the credit for yourself. Well, the rail doesn't answer to you, it answers to me. And I've already figured out all the new stuff it can do. Now watch this.
Remember that.
A hidden secret of the ancient weapon wielded by the erratic embodiment of strife proved not quite unpredictable enough to take the underworld princess off her guard.
May the rail's next bearer be more responsible. Next. much keepsake now. That one. Now for the climb. There they are. I'll send you to your graves. Rest for now in peace. The path across the sky.
Into the dark.
You're right on Olympus now, Sunshine. So close to us, though I am painfully aware the worst is yet to come as you press on. Fortunately, I have the best for you right here.
Predictable.
Cheers, Em.
Greater might. Rest easy now. It's no use. We're settled. Always use more. Moon monument right over there.
Creatures. You have impressed not only me, but all our kin. Most of them, I should say. And for that, I bestow my greatest power. May it soon bring about still greater victories. Your brother's favorite. The enemy awaits.
Olympus calls.
Great Hestia has joined us here, cousin. Returned from all her journeys across the world to lend her wisdom in our time of need. Where glows her hearth flame, you shall also find my light. And together we can... Oh,
Shut it, Golden Boy. We don't have time for pageantry. Instead, how about we show your wee cousin there how we can light up the night? Won't do for her to wander in the dark.
Can never get accustomed to this light. Hear me, on my authority.
Sure thing.
I can use this.
My premonition. Resist all you like, yet the age of gods shall end. Time shall see to it. And thereafter a golden age of enlightenment shall begin, in which you gods hold far less sway.
If I somehow gave you the impression that I'm interested in your doomsaying and false prophecies, I assure you I'm not.
Your disregard is the very reason you're no longer fit to rule. I know you'll never relinquish this mountain. Fall with it, then.
See you later. There.
Goddess.
Shouldn't take too long.
Package here.
The sheer might of the moon. The mountain's tallest peak.
The fortress of the gods reels against the incomparable rage of Typhon, father of monsters, giant of storms, who somehow lurks somewhere very nearby.
We'll find him or the other way around. Shelter from the storm. Found me. Got you. As expected. One of Typhon's broodlings. Children can be such a nuisance, so they say. Closer to the top. Monsters. Having come this far on such a night. That monster, that was Typhon. The Master Craftsman's gift. can't do it.
Don't keep old Typhon waiting. Get him, Em.
Right. In the name of Hades.
Out, Typhon!
Seize victory.
So this is how monsters are made.
Young lady, I'll take this from here.
Hello, Lord Uncle. He's down. Olympus is secure.
The hopeless threat of Typhon, whom the princess of the underworld sent howling toward the earth from which he sprang in all his rage, subsides, but only for the night.
The family can enjoy a moment's rest.
Much is required to subdue the hulking, furious progenitor of all the world's monstrosities. Courage, strength, agility, a lifelong training regimen from a great witch. Perhaps even a stroke of fate. This night, at least, the princess has it all.
What? Return to Shadow? Now! Adequate. You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos? Come along, then.
And so I say,
Begone, accursed witch. I have occupied this grove for eons, long before your pitiable tent came to rest upon it.
oh, hey, Mel.
I see the two of you have met. Lord Moros, Dora speaks the truth as always. She's been here longer than I have, if you can believe it.
I can indeed, for I know an old soul when I see one. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dora. Do let me know if I can be of service in some way.
Count on it, Horns. Now then.
I bid your leave. Farewell.
Farewell.
Prevailed again. Hermes indicated you were instrumental in releasing Typhon's grip on Mount Olympus recently. I trust that your embattled relatives contributed their share to that result?
I may be just a frontline diversion in stopping the monster's attacks, but it worked. Lord Zeus at least was able to remind Typhon about the power of his lightning bolt. The others had their hands full someplace else.
The gods must be grateful for such an effective frontline diversion. And Kronos must be grateful for the brief reprieve as well. But carry on as you see fit. This was all part of the Titan's plan, and shall likewise factor into ours.
My thoughts exactly. Fresh from the pot. Hear me, O Shades, on my authority. Give my demand all due priority. So mote it be. This one.
Well, well.
Isn't there something you can do to talk some sense into Eris? Get her out of my blasted way to Olympus. Or failing that, pin her in an armbar or a leg lock, perhaps?
Won't waste my time with her at all, though the armbar or leg lock do have a certain appeal. Not seen her flying through the underworld lately, have you?
Not other than these crossroads. Though what's your point? That I should stay out of her way as well as focus solely on Kronos below? It's not so simple for me anymore.
Didn't say it was. But if you don't want to deal with Eris, you could always stick to your main objective. Or just leave it to me, like you should have in the first place.
Duly noted. Say, would you accompany me to the riverbank a bit? Blow off some steam, or maybe I could push you in or something?
Could be going after perpetrators of unspeakable evil across the surface, but you're asking me to go after some poor fish? No.
Impressive work.
You know the great Olympian defender Talos? One of the most ingenious inventions of Hephaestus and a walking work of art, yet utterly unable to distinguish friend from foe.
That disappointing lack of judgment allegedly is not an oversight. Olympus deploys Talos where they want no one to tread, and lately, their own mountain is that place.
Sometimes I think Olympus doesn't have the most cohesive plan for their defense. Isn't Lady Athena herself supposed to be in charge?
Supposed to be, aye. You know your family, Goddess. In matters of importance, they all want to get involved.
For their sake, I hope Talos isn't costly to repair. I was just thinking nothing clears the mind like a refreshing, burning hot soak. Care to accompany me?
Look, I do love a good hot bath, even whilst dead. And I'm not one to say no to goddesses, so... why not? Phew. My eyes are properly averted, Goddess, that I swear.
Would mortals often bathe, Odysseus?
Oh, well, most of them would bathe from time to time, though seldomly together like this. Men with women. It could be untoward.
I see. We gods have no such shame, I realize. Have I made you uncomfortable?
Me? No, Goddess, of course not, no. In fact, I've bathed with goddesses before. It's been a little while.
Well, As long as it's agreeable for you.
It is. Agreeable, it is. Well, don't know about you, but I am properly relaxed, I'd say.
Ready to come out?
Some wheat.
Huzzah! Another glorious victory, another well-earned gift.
Knight's second
now,
gift
young
awaits.
one, avert your eyes, lest you be smitten by the glory over here.
Wow. Commander, I'm rather at a loss for words, I think. Though I am honored, truly.
Oh, you better be. You got any idea what I mean, the fates must have gone through to put these things together. But Knight's champion deserves only the best. Which is that last one you haven't seen just yet.
My mind reels at the thought of a sculpture in excess of those. It's covered in Knight's drapery. What's to stop me from merely taking a look? Apparently you've already seen it.
Sounds like you might not be Knight's champion after all, suggesting underhanded tactics such as that. You want to win top honors, you gotta have honor. And that means no peeking. Are you gonna use the oath again or what?
I don't know. All this still strikes me as a bit unwise. While I value your encouragement and am inspired by your words of validation, perhaps I shouldn't be so quick to pin my sense of self-worth on accumulating material possessions.
Come on, young one, you mustn't speak that way.
The 3 gifts of the Veil, to be bestowed to one deserving of the title of Knight's Champion, beckon the fierce princess of the dead to prove her unequaled prowess to all.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I do know.